All right, guys, time to roll. And as you guys can see, it's empty. There's some rigs here. Guys jockeying around. Those mostly alcohol cars over there. But let's see, we had 578 cars. And as you can see, there's not many left. Anyway, so what are we doing? Well, I was going to leave Monday, but I'm going to leave today. I talked to Lenny Lottig. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. Maybe some of you guys don't, but he's got a factory showdown car, a factory stocker, and he's got the new FX class. And he said, you know, why don't you come by? I've been meaning to get to his shop. He's got a beautiful race shop, and we're going to do a rolling into Lenny Lottig's race shop. I think that's going to be pretty cool. You know, over the last couple of years, we started talking a lot. He says, Ken, you got to come by. Super nice guy. And so I said, what the heck? You know, I think it'd make a great video. We're all packed up, ready to go. Doesn't take much to load this up. It's pretty easy, you know. I know I bet you a little bit about loading the car up and stuff like that, but it's warm today, but not too warm yet. It's early in the morning, and I'll post this later today. Well, it doesn't really, well, whatever. I'll post this later today. So, yeah, everything looks good. Tied all down, got it running, and yeah. So I'm thinking about 3-4 hours, but like I said, I'm gonna talk more when I hit the road. I'll get in the cab and turn the camera on, and we'll do a little BSing, and hopefully it'll be a better smooth ride. And hopefully I won't run into any deer. And so yeah, I think it's roughly about 250 miles, kind of halfway to Numidia. Then after that, I'll head to Numidia. I'll be there early, but I want to get ready for the Class Racer Nationals. I hope to see a lot of you guys out there. And yeah, so here it is, Columbus, 578 cars, and now nothing. Well, it's a couple, but I really enjoyed racing it. I like this track a lot. I do, I really do. It's plenty of parking, and I'll talk more when I hit the road. All right, guys, we are ready to roll. Got the air conditioning blasting. I should have cleaned my windows, but I'm too lazy, so I'm not gonna clean the bugs off the window. Sorry, guys. And we're heading out of Columbus, and we're heading into, I hope you guys enjoyed the little walk around. Empty, everything is empty. I mean, we can see some rigs right now, but the fields, everything are empty. But anyway, so we're heading to Lenny Lottig's race shop. He's just south of Pittsburgh. It's on my way, kind of, mostly on my way. Nick Ryder just chilling out and enjoying the sun. He'll be at the Class Racer Nationals and the Numidia Division and Open, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, so I want to talk about Columbus. You know, when I first started coming in here, it was, you know, I started in '88. It was okay. It was just, you know, racing was cool. Everything was nice. I didn't really care what track I went to. And then I wasn't a big fan of Columbus for a few years. Hot, muggy. But since they've had the Sportnationals here, I think this is my third or fourth one. I'm really enjoying this race. I look forward to this race every year. The track owner, Jay, he's a super nice guy. JJ runs the track. And these guys just treat you royally. Yeah, maybe the little bit improvements here and there in the track, but overall, the track is good. And I have to say this, I got to say this, you know, this has nothing to do with my rolling in, but the track was super. I didn't see people spin. I seen one car spin. I mean, there might have been more, but I think for the heat that we had, 90 degrees every day, they did a fantastic job. My car, after I fixed the issues with a stupid thing that I found, after I pretty much tore the whole car apart, it was printing tickets. I mean, the car was just so consistent. It's never run all my 60s foots within 5,000ths. It was just amazing. I was just very pleased with the overall condition of the racetrack. It was just great. I spun a little in second gear, but my car always spins in second gear. Not a lot, just a little. And so we're just leaving here. It's just another thing about, I'm going to get off topic. I'm going to go back and forth. But besides the track, I mean, I want to talk about Columbus a lot. But the track is so close to the highway and fuel stops. I mean, it's just an ideal track to come to, guys. Yeah, I know it's not like the fast track and anything like that, but it's a super facility. There's plenty of parking. It's a nice setup, and they treat you really well here. I mean, he was giving out tickets. The owner of the track is giving out tickets for free ice cream. I mean, you just can't go wrong. So good times. And we're off again. See, I got the mic on. I got to make sure I have everything on. Last time I didn't have the mic on. Yep, everything's working good. I think I got all my settings right. I'm on auto, so it is pretty sunny out. So we might get some, it might wash out going down the road. The cab will look good, but it may wash out. But we'll see. When you do videos in this type of camera, it's nice when it's cloudy out, then it's perfect. I mean, that's the track. I mean, how close was that from the track to here? I mean, it's nothing, it's 10 minutes and you're already on the highway, whether you're going west, you're going east, you're going south. Now, normally I would take this till 77 and head south, but I'm cutting across and heading east. I think there'll be a little construction here, but we'll deal with it. So how's the camera looking? Spot. And we're good. All right, guys, so we're hitting the highway. I got my dash cam on. If anything stupid happens, that will record it because it just loops around. And then I'll turn the big camera back on when we get closer. And yeah, we'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back, and we're in Pennsylvania. As you can see, it's nice. Well, it's warm, 90 degrees. Volume, traffic is light. A few idiots here and there, but it's all good. Like this guy, I turned the camera just in time. As you see this SUV pass me, and he moves to the other lane. I'd say for 2 miles, he's just riding on the back of my trailer. I just don't get it. I would just love to talk to him why he wanted to do that. I'm going 69, the speed limit 70. Yeah. But otherwise, things have been good, quiet. Pennsylvania, if you guys are not familiar with it, I'm on 76 now. It's a toll road. It does get some grades for a little bit. It don't do too bad. 58 on the grades. It's not as much as Fancy Gap. There is some stuff in West Virginia that can slow you down to 45, but it doesn't last long. It might be a half a mile or a mile or so. But basically, just turn the camera back on. We're about let's see, 38 miles from Lenny's shop, and no rain. Pretty easy drive, and life is good. All right, so we got 18 miles. It's quiet. I just wanted to turn the camera back on just so you guys can see the scenery. Hopefully the camera picks it up. I know I say that a lot. Lots of green, rolling hills, mountains. Very scenic out here. This part of Pennsylvania is pretty, a lot of hills. I'm trying to think. I don't think we hit the tunnels. I think the tunnels are, I think we get off before the tunnels. There's 2 big ones with 2 big grades. So, all right, guys, I just want to turn on real quick, and we'll be back when we get real close, when I get off the exit, and you guys can get lost with me. All right, guys, it's time to turn the camera back on. We're about, I don't know, about 35 minutes from Lenny's, and we hit a little bit of a grade. See how polite the people will be. I don't know if this, yeah, I think we should make it. That car was very purple. A very purple car. But yeah, this is, I don't know, 2 miles, not too bad. Going up about 59. It might slow down a little bit before I get to the top. But I remember these grades. I haven't been on this 70 probably for 4 years now. And 76, I'm sorry, we're on 76. We're in Pennsylvania, pretty good into Pennsylvania. And I haven't taken, this is the road I always took from South Jersey. I knew this road like the back of my hand. I could go up this hill about 59, 60. It's not like Fancy Gap, but there are some places in West Virginia, but they're real short, maybe a half a mile, maybe a mile. But I've slowed down to like 45, but the grade it's like a 7% grade. It's steep. I don't know what the grade on this one is, but it's not bad. You got to keep it to the wood, but everything is good. Yeah, we got the crest. All right, guys, we'll be back. when I get off the exit, and hopefully we'll figure this out. Probably another 20 miles when we get off the exit, but we'll be back. All right, guys, back again. A lot of construction, just cleared up. Man, those lanes were tight. So we're getting off at exit 110. Man, those lanes were tight. That was like 4 miles. After exit, sorry guys, I'm just trying to read his directions. After the exit, third light, and make a left. Let's see what happens. Nice little town. I might be a little bit quiet, so you guys are just going to watch the town. I'm just trying to, hopefully I won't get lost. Okay. Oh, nice old cars here. Nice. Okay, we got the third light coming up. Make a left. So it has me going a different way, the GPS, so I'm going to just go by what he says. Oh, go past the next light a few miles, turn right on 219. Damn. So it said left. Oops. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm lost already, guys. I am just... I should have followed my GPS. So I'm going to turn in here because it has me all crazy. So I'm just going to turn into here, guys. I'm just going to go by my GPS. I'm going to stop in here for a second, get my bearings, turn back around because it said third light, make a right. Anyway, guys, it's a little frustrating when, you go through these towns and you don't, with this rig, and this one is even longer now. I'm 8 feet longer, so it gets a little, I don't know.
At the light, turn left onto East Main Street.
Hopefully this will be good. Going through Main Street. Kind of looks like... Kind of looks like Numidia going through little town. Okay, well, that guy was attractive. Wow. Harley Davidson's nice. 219, yep. Still got a ways to go, so I might edit this out, speed the camera up, turn it back off, but we got to go 8 miles on this, and then we got to make a left. So we'll see. I'm probably going to speed this up, guys. It's going to be boring. And then when we get there, we'll just kind of take the camera, go around the shop. You guys can check it out. Stay here for a couple of days, and then I'm going to do my editing so you guys can see the videos. I have another video that I went through the pits, so I'll have that video up too. So you have some videos to look at. And then we'll do a rolling into Numidia. It'll be early though because our race is not till next week. All right, guys, we're back in another small town. That was a boring 9-mile run. Nice small town. Antiques and things. That's kind of cool looking. I'm not sure if this is the way Lenny wanted me to go, but sorry, Lenny. I just couldn't. I haven't read a map in so long. It's just I depend, like everybody else, we're dependent on a GPS. But this may be the one. Who knows? Thank you. All right, so the gentleman was very nice, stopped, let me make the turn, and then we got to go another 7 miles. That's it. This is the road. Well, not bad. Cemetery, nice home. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Numidia. I guess all the Pennsylvania towns are like this. Yeah. Yo.
Like I said, it's a lot of room.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering because it showed crazy on the. Oh, that's very nice. I made this guy happy behind me. He finally could. So you own all the property here?
Yeah, buying everything on both sides of the road.
Wow. I was
I
showing.
want to back Jesse's truck up.
Okay.
See, where Jesse's truck is sitting right now.
Yeah.
Like his truck is perfect for the sewer and the electric water. You'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
Back up, and you can just pull right up and like in front of his truck.
All right. Okay,
back up, if you'll see the sewer dump and stuff right there. So.
All right, man.
All right, I'm back right up.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. A lot of talking going on. I had to edit a lot of that out because I was just told he was trying to, get me in here, and he's moving Jesse Alexander's truck rig back because I don't know if a lot of you guys realize, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but he's teammates with Jesse Alexander. They got a really good team. I asked him if he was still pumped about his win in Norwalk, and he says, "Oh yeah." So it's good. He has the excitement. Lenny has the excitement of racing that I used to have. I don't have that excitement anymore. I do when I get here, but I've been doing it for 40 years, guys, and it's just, I don't know if I'm happy when I'm doing it, but just to get everything ready, it's just, I've been doing it so long, so, and, but he's got that excitement that I used to have. But I'm still excited about, about coming to the races, guys. And he's got a dump station right here. How cool is this? That's right there. Just a little bit more. I want to be straight. Nice. All right, guys. I'm gonna jump out, talk to Lenny, and then we'll do a walk around, and we'll continue this.